As 2023 comes to an end, I wanted to go over some of the things that have happened this year and some of my favorite things of the year as well. So we can all go back, we can reminisce, and we can just kind of talk about it a little bit. I also did ask some of you guys on my community tab about, I know at least a couple of these questions. So if you want to stay up to date and be included in some of these videos, make sure to always check the community tab and also hit that subscribe button to get notified anytime I upload a brand new video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm really excited to go over this year with you guys. So I just wanted to go over a few things about the channel first. We hit some very big goals this year. And this is not just for YouTube. We also had some big goals on Twitch as well, which is twitch.tv/neptunewhims. I stream over there 3 times a week, every week. For starters, we hit both 1K and 2K here on YouTube, and we're about to hit 3K. We won't have hit 3K by the time this video comes out, but hopefully by the end of the year, we get the last, I think there's 32 subs left. So maybe, fingers crossed, we'll get there. But we have hit both 1K and 2K this year. And then we also have hit 1K on Twitch. I just hit 1K over there, which is super exciting. I'm trying to figure out how I want to celebrate it all. We also hit 1 million views on our channel, which is crazy to think about that. If you think about it this way, 1 million people watch your video one time, which is insane, crazy. I know that's not exactly how that works, but 1 million views is a lot of views, and I just appreciate all of you guys so much for being here and supporting me in every way. And as well, I also hit both affiliate and got monetized on YouTube this year. I've only been doing this for a little over a year, so just hearing that is crazy to me. I don't know how I could even thank you guys for the love and support that you have showed me this year. Honestly, you all make me remember why I started doing this in the first place. And that was just to connect and talk to people about The Sims and share my creativity. And it's just, thank you so much. We also had some pretty good videos this year, with our biggest video being how to install Reshade in The Sims 4, which you guys have really benefited from. I'm so glad that I was able to help so many people. This video has been watched 36,000 times, which is insane. I could never imagine a video being watched that many times. Since March 10th, it's gotten that much traction, and it's still going. It's like a 5-minute video. You guys seem to take to it really well. I'm so glad that I could help so many of you get there. If you guys have watched that tutorial and it helped you, I'm really glad that I was able to help. And that's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, is just making sure that just helping people. And I plan on making more tutorials in the future. I'm trying to figure out what I want to make tutorials on, so if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will gladly figure out how to use it and share that with you guys as well. Our biggest short was also a growing up with my sim, and I'll try and post all the photos of the Sims and everything like that on the screen when I talk about them. This one specifically you guys liked because it wasn't just a phase, is what you all said. And I really enjoyed creating this specific video because I like making Sims that are a little bit edgy. I don't know if you guys could tell by the amount of edgy Sims that I make, but I just thought it was so much fun, and I am glad that you guys enjoyed it as much as you did, because it has over 179,000 views, which is insane for my size. You guys just really took a liking to that short, and I really appreciate all of you guys who are here from that short, and it means so much to me, all of the love that you guys have given me this year. But enough gushing. We need to talk about my favorite things from this year. I asked you guys about what type of questions you want to see, if you want to see favorite creator, favorite build, favorite anything like that, and you guys are really into hearing my favorite CC creator, and I'm going to actually save that one for last, but I do plan on going over the other ones as well. So we're going to start off with my favorite pack of the year. I'm only going to use expansion packs because the other ones I did not touch. I only bought the expansion packs, which is Growing Together, Horse Ranch, I almost forgot the name, and For Rent. Those are the 3 packs. And what's great about this year and the packs that were released was it was all stuff that we have been asking for a long time. We've been asking for a proper baby stage, horses, and like apartments that you can build. We've been asking for all these things for a really long time since The Sims 4 came out in like 2014. So it was really exciting to see them bring those things to us all in one year. Hopefully they have more stuff like this coming in the future. I'm really excited for it. But my favorite pack for this year, I would have to say, is The Sims 4 For Rent. And let me talk to you about why. So recently I've been into building a lot. Like, I am always building over on my Twitch. And from a builder standpoint, this pack is game changing. Yes, you could build like fake apartments before this, but now you can actually make them into playable apartments. And I also do a lot of gameplay here on YouTube, so being able to move into an apartment complex and like that be where your sim starts, but like something that I could build myself and not just like the apartments that you get in city living. That is definitely something that I think is going to be super fun in the coming months as we transition into the next generation of our Disney Princess Challenge and we continue on with the story of our Friends legacy as well. But this is one of those questions that I wanted to ask and see what the community thought. And actually, you guys were overwhelmingly into Growing Together, which is understandable because Growing Together was a great pack. I'm not gonna lie. But I just personally, the babies in this game, they kill me. I kid you not. The infants, they're overwhelming. Truly. But that's probably because I played the 7 infant challenge, which I might want to do that again. If you guys would be interested in that, please leave a like down below so I can see if you guys are into that. But the 7 infant challenge was a lot. Infants are a lot. It's just, it was a big update. It was very needed, and I see why that is a lot of your guys' favorite pack, because it was a good one. They added a lot of family things to it. It's just, I haven't really been doing a lot of family gameplay recently, like since this pack came out, just because it's very overwhelming. I also wanted to choose some of my favorite things that I've done this year, so I chose a favorite build and a favorite sim of the year for us to go over. These are just going to be quick little sections just because I just wanted to highlight some of the cool things that I've done, at least in my eyes. But I would say that my favorite build that I've done this year is probably this one called Ghastly Manor. The reason why I say this one is because this is like the first build where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of good at this. I did a little bit of terrain, which I'm a lot better now than I was when this is like my first attempt at terrain manipulation ever. And I'm a lot better at it now. If you've been keeping up with me, I'll try and input like a few of my other terrain things that I've done over here. But this was like the first build where I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying this building thing. And then after that, it was just kind of like I've just been building ever since. But it was I just fell in love with this build. It was the one that I was the most excited to just go and do. And that's really why it's my favorite build of the year. Not because it's like, it looks good, because it does look good. That's not the problem. It's more of just, it means a lot to me. And that's why I chose this build. And for favorite sim of the year, I chose this sim here. Her name is Phoenix. I actually started off by making her as just a no CC sim because when the infant update came out, I had to remove all of my mods, all of my CC, because I wanted to make sure nothing was gonna break. They added a whole new life stage. Like that's a very big, serious update that I needed to make sure I didn't break my game over. Then I made a save, and this was the sim I made for the save. This is a photo of what she looked like before CC. And then I put her in CC, which is right over here. And she just still one of my, like literally my all-time favorite sim. Just because of how realistic, but also cartoonish she looks. There's something about it. It's just mesmerizing. I just can't put my finger on it. But I also did her CC version in zombie form. I literally use this sim for like everything that I do, so, or at least most things that I do, like short wise. So she is just, she's an icon. She truly is an icon. I love her to bits. That's why she's my favorite sim. Now on to what you guys are actually here for. This is our CC section of this today's video. There's not a lot of sections, but I mostly wanted to highlight on my favorite creators, my favorite CC hair, because y'all know I'm obsessed with CC hairs. I have way too many. And then my favorite mod of the year, which honestly, this one might shock you. It might not. It depends on how long you've been following me around. So let's start off with my favorite CC creator. Now, I couldn't pick just one for this section. I chose three. I chose three, and just so you guys are aware, all of this stuff is going to be linked down in the description if it has a link. And so like, for example, my favorite sim, I will post a Patreon of all of her downloads so you guys can check her out. I'll link the biggest video, biggest short, all the CC creators. I'll link it all in the description down below. Back to what I was saying, my favorite CC creators of this year would have to be A Harris, 00, Brittany. I just love all of their hairs, all of their clothes. I literally use them on every sim. I cannot help myself. I think even my sim self has one of their hairs on. I actually downloaded a huge bundle from this creator that was like all of their hairs from like 2018 and so on, and there's so many good ones. They're just amazing. Then I would have to say my next favorite creator is Daylife Sims, which is a new one that a lot of people have been into. They're just so good. Okay, I cannot express how amazing these hairs are, how the texture on them is so good. I can't get over it. I need to download them all every time I see them come out with new ones, and it's just, I can't, they're just so good. And then last but not least, I would have to say Praline Sims has been one of my favorite CC creators of this year, and also just for overall the whole time that I've been playing The Sims 4. Praline Sims has been one of the best when it comes to piercings and jewelry and tattoos, and recently I've been using a lot of their eye CCs, so like eye details. Really, a lot of their stuff is so good. I kid you not, guys. So if you have not checked out any of these three creators, make sure you do. Like I said, I will link their Patreons down in the description, so make sure you check them out because they are definitely worth checking out for sure. Now, my favorite CC hair is one that I try not to use on every single sim that I make, but I can't help myself, okay? It's too good. It's just such a good hair. And that is the X-Tina hair by Daylight Sims. I told you guys this is like one of my favorite CC creators. This hair has a chokehold on me. I kid you not. I use it all the time. I think the last time I made sims, which I haven't made a sim in a few months, just because there's been other stuff that I've been trying to do and I've been getting through a lot. And sims take me a lot of time to make. Like, I don't think you guys truly understand. A sim could take me like an hour and a half to do. But regardless, this hair is the one that I go back to every single time. It's like the first hair that I try on every single sim. It looks good on everyone. It's just a great hair. Truly. So if you have not put this one in your game, highly recommend. And like I said, it will be linked down in the description below. And for favorite mod of the year, I chose this mod that just, it completely alters the gameplay. It truly is one of my favorite mods out there right now, and that is the Zombie Apocalypse mod by Sacrificial Mods. I have done multiple Let's Plays on this mod specifically, and there's a reason why. You hit a couple buttons, you change a few things, and you literally have a completely different game than what you started with. It's so crazy. It's a little glitchy because of the, all the updates and everything that have been happening to the game, since we've had some pretty big updates this year. But overall, this mod is so good. If you guys have not used it, I highly recommend if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, a little bit out there. If you like the supernatural in your game, also would recommend. What I like to do is I like to put my sim in Strangerville and like change all the lots to like these broken down buildings, and then start the virus and just let everyone loose. You take them out, you find friends. It's like a whole thing. It's really exciting. Definitely would recommend if you're trying to spice up your gameplay a little bit. Of course, there are other mods that I use religiously, such as MC Command Center, Better Build Buy Mode, Tool Mod, Relationship Pregnancy Overhaul. All of those mods are also amazing, so I'll try to link all of those down below. The Zombie Apocalypse mod is just so good. I don't think you guys truly understand. But yeah, I'll try and link all of those mods down below as well, just because they're all worth checking out if you haven't checked them out already. And that is all of my lineup for this year. I hope you guys agreed with some of my choices, and I want to know what your favorite things were this year, whether there's like a specific sim that you were just like, I can't live without the sim, or if there was a specific video that you really enjoyed or a specific CC creator that you really enjoyed this year. I would love to know all of those in the comments down below. Again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support this year. This is my first full year on YouTube and on Twitch and on TikTok and on Instagram, and I have loved every second of it. You guys truly do make my day every single day. And I love having a community where I can just share what I love doing, and that's creating and that's playing The Sims. And this would not be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for all of this. It truly means a lot. A lot of fun stuff is coming. My whole schedule for next month is already planned out, and I'm excited for the things that I have planned. And I hope you guys are too. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel, and turn on the push notification bell to get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Bye!